A walking tour of Hasidic Williamsburg. First, a little history about the neighborhood. The congregation Yetev Lev de Satmar of Zalman is the largest synagogue in terms of membership. Women are not allowed inside, and they are hesitant toward non-Hasidic men. They are part of the Satmar sect, which is the largest group in the neighborhood. Rabbi Joel Teitelbaum moved to Williamsburg from Palestine, where he had fled to avoid the war. He sought to rebuild his following, as most of them had died in the Holocaust. Many Jews moved to Williamsburg in the late 1940s, early 1950s, from Europe after the war. Many were not Hasidic, but those moved elsewhere when the Satmars took over. The Satmars are characterized by extreme religiosity, a rejection of the modern secular world, and anti-Zionism. Congregation Yetev Lev de Satmar of Aaron is a much smaller congregation than the last one we visited. The head of the congregation we just saw is Zalman Teitelbaum. This congregation is headed by his brother, Aaron Teitelbaum. There was a huge succession feud. After their father, Moshe Teitelbaum, died, there was a lot of speculation and debate around who his successor would be. Since Zalman had been acting as head of the Satmars of Williamsburg, many members of the community supported his leadership, but Aaron is the oldest son. The episode ended up splitting the Satmars into two sections. Zalman running the sect in Williamsburg, and Aaron running the sect in Kiryas Joel in Orange County, New York, and Borough Park, Brooklyn. During the feud, Aaron's followers built the synagogue in 2 weeks, finishing before the Jewish New Year. Lee Avenue is the main street and unofficial eastern border of the neighborhood. This hardware store is owned by an Italian Jew who has been in the neighborhood for over 70 years. He remembers when he stopped selling lead paint when it was banned in 1960. He said that it's much better than what it used to be. However, I believe there's still a long way to go and that stricter measures need to be taken. Cubicles is an internet cafe. It is popular in this neighborhood because Hasidim are not allowed computers in their homes, and though they reject much of the secular world, they still need to function in society. If you want to run a business or travel at all, you need the internet. So some Hasidim use this internet cafe in order to do their business, but keep it separate from their home life. One of the biggest problems facing the Hasidic community is loss of numbers. Children growing up in a city like New York are bound to be exposed to more than Hasidim in rural areas. Some first discover that they want to leave when they explore the internet and begin to see the outside world as less chaotic and evil and more as a place of opportunity and freedom. The insular nature of the community is also a factor in why the issue of lead paint isn't being taken more seriously.